I'm joined by BRS Working President KTR. Sir, thank you so much for speaking with us. First and foremost, jumping right to the point, there's been cases filed against you by the ED and ACB also. Your hearing is also expected to come shortly. How confident are you? You're saying that there hasn't been any scams that has been done by your government under your leadership.
Well, for the last 1 year, there's been a wild witch hunt and vendetta-driven governance in Telangana. And as we approach the end of the year, I'd like to say that, the biggest accomplishment of this state government today in Telangana is essentially filing of these frivolous and silly cases. As a minister responsible for municipal administration, industry and IT, it was my endeavor to bring Formula E to India, not just to Telangana, but to India. After we brought the race here, it was signed for 4 years. There was a promoter who supported the event in first year and he backed out second year. What then subsequently ended up happening is in an election year, as we were running helter-skelter, I had asked my principal secretary to ensure that we pay the required money so that the event does not go away from Hyderabad and India. That's all we did. It was about 47 crores with interest and something else, taxes, etc. It's 55. Now this state government wants to make an issue out of a non-issue. They're trying to say that there was corruption, therefore anti-corruption bureau is involved. Now the Formula E, race is held by an agency called as FIA. See, if you have to file a case on me saying, there was corruption or there was any misdeed, why did you not file a case against the recipient, a supposed alleged recipient, if there is any kind of money laundering or corruption as is being alleged? No answer from the government. So I have challenged the FIR, the First Information Report, which is frivolous, which is silly, and I have challenged it in the Court of Law here in High Court. The hearing is tomorrow. I am hoping that the judiciary would also be able to see through this political vendetta and quash it.
With respect, you say the hearing is expected in the High Court tomorrow. Based on the ACB's, whatever they have gathered so far is what the ED has also made the case. If the, say, ACB quashes the case, do you think with the ED as well, will you be fighting it legally? Will you file a case against the government?
See, the matter is sub judice. There is a hearing tomorrow. Let's not prejudge a judge or let's not even prejudge a trial. Off late, a lot of trial is happening through media, which is not, the way it's supposed to be. So all I would say is I hope jurisprudence will prevail. I hope that, I will get relief. And I do believe that there is nothing that I've done which is wrong, as is being alleged by the state government. So therefore, once the case is decided, I'll be able to speak to you more.
Sir, one more thing. Today in the assembly as well, you talked about how in Telangana we need to honor late Dr. Manmohan Singh as well, be it for a statue or a Bharat Ratna as well. You have also accepted and welcomed this notion made by the Chief Minister. The importance of Manmohan Singh for Telangana as well. We've seen a long history of the late Prime Minister with Telangana.
See, Dr. Manmohan Singh is a world-renowned economist. He is certainly somebody who we all look up to, cutting across party lines. So therefore, I think it's only fitting that he deserves, he receives a Bharat Ratna from the union government. We certainly welcome that gesture. Also, we have requested the state government, alongside of Dr. Manmohan Singh, the state government here and also the union government need to recognize the services of the man who brought Manmohan Singh into politics. That is, Sri PV Narasimha Rao ji. Sri PV Narasimha Rao ji, again, he is unfortunately an underrated prime minister who did not get his due recognition. He's the only prime minister, only late prime minister who does not have a memorial in the national capital. So we have requested the Congress government here to move a resolution alongside the one they moved today for Dr. Manmohan Singh, stating that there would have been no Manmohan Singh if there was no PV Narasimha Rao. So please ensure that a memorial is also built for Sri PV Narasimha Rao in the national capital. I'm sure the union government would accede to your request. So please move it is what we requested. But unfortunately, they did not want to acknowledge it because of their own political compulsions, I guess. But no matter what anybody would like to say, I think the two prime ministers who deserve a lot of credit today for the way India is shaping up. Number one would be Prime Minister Narasimha Rao. Number two would be late Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. We pray and we hope that their souls rest in peace as the country progresses.
The last 1 year since Telangana Congress has come to power, you have made a statement saying there is a Revanth Reddy governance is 3D, diversion, distraction and destruction. Is that what you believe?
Well, this is a 3D government run by KD. KD in Telangana basically is a 420. So The Chief Minister himself is a KD. He's basically a master of deception, master of distraction, master of destruction, and master of diversion. That's what he is. He's successfully hoodwinked the people of Telangana during the course of elections by showing them, by promising them the moon. He said, everything will be delivered in 100 days. He also promised every poor household in Telangana that 2,50,000 rupees would be the annual incremental benefit they would get over the BRS government. Now, please show me one house that has received even 25,000 rupees. So, therefore, this man is basically now been exposed by way of his failed governance. So, therefore, he's indulging, like I said, in 3D: destruction, distraction, and diversion.
A last and final question to you. A lot has been said with the BRS over the last couple of months, and especially now there's been a lot of rumors that have come up saying that with the ED now closing in on you, you and KCR being the anchor of the party, there might be yet again a possibility of diversion politics, or more importantly poaching attempts within the party as well. Are we still looking at poaching?
See, India is doing very well in Australia right now. They're playing, I think, their 4th test. Like they say in cricket, it's a game of patience, it's a game of talent, it's a game of skill, and you have to play the next ball. You don't think about the next game, you don't think about the next over. So therefore, all I would say is, let this government continue to come at us with cases, continue to come at us with their agenda. We'll do our thing. We'll continue to hold them accountable on the promises they made, on the manifesto they actually offered to the people, on the declarations they had to proclamate. So therefore, all I would say is, अगर वो बाउंसर मारेंगे तो हम छक्का मारेंगे, अगर फुल टॉस मारेंगे तो चौका मारेंगे, देखेंगे क्या होगा आगे.
Thank you so much, sir. That was the BRS Working President there, KT Rao, who goes on and very clearly says the last 1 year, Telangana government hasn't had any great development, and be it legal cases or otherwise, the BRS stands strong and will fight for the people. With video journalist Damodar Apurva Jayachandran, India Today.